For 60 years, the scars and pain of the Mau Mau War have been with many Kenyan families. Historians say that at least 150,000 Africans were detained by the British colonial authorities during the war. More than 18,000 Africans reportedly died in the hands of the British during the crackdown on the Mau Mau during the emergency period between 1952 and 1960. Many others were tortured and suffered serious abuse. But while other Kenyans enjoyed the fruits of independence, the surviving Mau Mau kept a low profile. Theirs remained a proscribed outfit not recognized in independent day Kenya. Mau Mau survivors through the Mau Mau War Veterans Association and with the support of the Kenya Human Rights Commission sought redress through British courts through UK law firm Lee Day. After about 10 years in and out of British courts came this.
The British government recognises that Kenyans were subject to torture and other forms of ill treatment at the hands of the colonial administration. The British government sincerely regrets that these abuses took place.
Today's apology was sweet music to the ears of the surviving Mau Mau war veterans.
Kuna wengi ambao walikuja hapa wakifikiria kuweza kuchukua tu habari bila ya kufurahia. Sisi tumekuja kwa sababu ya kufurahia.
Kahengeri paid tribute to retired President Mwai Kibaki, who got them going in their quest for justice by lifting the ban on the Mau Mau.
I start by thanking the Kenyan government because they revoked the law that prescribed the Mau Mau movement since 12 August 1950. And that the president, particularly Mheshimiwa Mwai wa Kibaki, removed that law in 2003.
Most of the Mau Mau survivors say this is not about the compensation. The acknowledgement by the British that colonial authorities committed atrocities against the Mau Mau was more important to them.
Mimi nilifungwa miaka 7 na baba wangu aliyenizaa. Kwa hivyo habari ya shilingi 300,000 ni mbali sana na kiwango ambacho kingelipiwa mimi au baba wangu au mtu mwingine yeyote aliyekuwa katika harakati hizo.
The Mau Mau veterans say they opted for an out-of-court settlement given that the process in the British courts was taking too long and many survivors risked not living to see the day of justice.
Lakini watu wanasema kimoja kilichoko mikononi ni kizuri kuliko 10 ambayo iko katika kichaka.
After gaining the apology from the British, the first by the UK government conceding that its colonial officers committed atrocities in the British colonial empire, the Mau Mau survivors now want the Kenyan government to also compensate them adequately and ensure they all get land.
Nao walipe sisi fidia ya wale waliokufa katika msituni.
Wakati tulikuwa tukipigana, tulikuwa tukiitia uhuru na mashamba.
Hakuna kichaka iliyokwenda Uingereza.
The Mau Mau fighters' last battle, it appears, has just started. With well over 18,000 Kenyans reported to have died in the Mau Mau War, it will be interesting to see how the Kenyan government responds to their plea for compensation, given that the freedom fighters reportedly died in the hands of the British, whose government has still denied liability for the said deaths. For the heroes of Kenya's liberation struggle, the men and women who suffered in the hands of the British, They say this is a day that brings to a close a dark chapter in their lives told and retold over the years. They insist, though, that this is more important for its symbolic value than the financial compensation they'll receive. Abdi Osman, Citizen TV, Nairobi.